Hi everybody, I'm back out here. Just going to do a quick walk around. I rode the bike out. Better put my camera in my pocket or I'll lose it. Just do a quick walk around and see what's here and what's not here. I'm trying to get a hold of the propane people. Get a tank set out here. Not really ready for the tank yet, but I need to get it all ready to go so they can come out and put it in. We called to get it, oh gosh, 3 months ago, and the application for the credit for the tank was like, it's probably the biggest application I've ever seen in my life. Most complicated. I mean, I bought houses before that didn't have an application that complicated. So I'm waiting for them to call. Might have to try a different company. I'm going to turn the water on real quick. Water is on. Another thing I wanted to do is walk over here to see where the big spiders are. There was a giant spider in here, but I don't see him at the moment. He'll probably come jumping out at me any second now. That's that cheesecloth. I see a web. And we are half full of rainwater. So I need to replace this cheesecloth today. And put that different lid on that I have. I think it'll fit, pretty sure. Walk around this side. I might need to put some different wood in here on those posts. I don't like that wood. It looks like it's just bolted in. Okay. I'm going to move. We got some black pipe for the gas lines last trip, but we only got 2, so I'm going to get some more tomorrow. It will be here tomorrow. Oh, this needs to go into the trailer for the moment. So I can walk around in here. I think I'll turn on that light. We have light. Okay, this cabinet, this is the giant cabinet. I've got to drag it into there. It's going to be the one that where the water heater is going to be. The water heater will be inside that cabinet. I already checked the voltages. Everything looks fantastic. Refrigerator's still cooling. It's at 37.5 at the moment. That view. Never really thought that I would find someplace that was prettier than Wyoming, but this is pretty much it. I don't know if it's prettier, but it's definitely nice. Probably never give up Wyoming. So, alright, got all the light ready to roll, and I'm going to sign out for the moment and start getting stuff dragged around. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to put the kitchen or bathroom sink together first and get that all sealed up. That's not a problem. I'll have to move this cabinet out and cut those two lines down there, put in a T down there, and this is where the water heater is going to be. So I've got to move this cabinet out and put it at the end. The stove is going to be here, and put this cabinet down there, and then put the cabinet that's in the tool room down here also. So it's going to be interesting. I'll have to cut the back out of that big cabinet, and I'll mount the water heater to the wall. But the big issue at the moment is power, because we weren't anticipating doing this, so that power plug is, I think, in the wrong place. I have to move it. It's not a problem, but I can do it. So, all right, I'll be back, I think, maybe. Okay, here's the back of the cabinet. I got it cut out for the water heater. It didn't really have to be this big, but the vent will be here. The water heater will be here. All the piping will be here. So this is set up in such a way that we can actually push it into the hole and slide it out of the hole if we have to. I'm going to put it in the hole today just to get it in there, basically. And then we'll worry about the water heater probably next trip. I'm not going to try and put it in today, I don't think. But it'll be in the hole, ready to roll, and then I can slide it back out. I don't know if I'm going to get it done. I don't want to be here all day today. It's looking ugly and I'm on the bike. But I might finish that wall, the bathroom wall on the outside, and get it done. And that way it's done. So I'm going to get started on it. I got the bathroom sink assembled, the cabinet sink setting on it up here. This sink and cabinet came from IKEA in Denver. Left a little room on each side. Don't really need if I need to, but know if I need to, but I did. It's not mounted to the wall, so I can finish all this back over here. All I'm wanting to do is get the water hooked up to it and the plumbing hooked up to it. Other than that, it can be moved around quite a bit. It's up on legs. You see the legs. And you can clean out under it pretty easy. We're going to put wood flooring in here so everything can be lifted up and the flooring set under it. So, but that's where I'm at. Now I have to drill the hole of terror. I'm trying to drill a 2-inch hole through the floor back there. Had to measure where the sink was going to be, so I could probably move it, but I'll go ahead and drill behind it. What can it hurt, right? Maybe break an arm. A pretty powerful drill for a little battery powered. Anyhow, I'm going to get to it. I got the sink assembled, ready to be put on the pedestal. Got the Shark bike fittings on there. Had a hell of a time finding these adapters. The adapters from 3/8 to 1/2 inch. Home Depot in Pueblo, well, you know, it's Home Depot from hell. They didn't have anything, and the clerk, or whatever you want to call him, didn't know what I was talking about. But this is pretty easy. It went together really well. There was one little foobar. The instructions here are just pictures, you know. They're just pictures. There's no real instructions. Just pictures for everything. I mean, the cabinet, just pictures. But it went together. This stuff is from IKEA, both the sink and the faucet in Denver. It's a pretty big store. I guess no instructions. You know, they're made in Europe and Denmark and places like that. And, you know, people there, you know, kids there, this was from Sweden. You know, kids there, they go to school and, you know, they're not wanting to be video game programmers, so they actually go to school and learn how to be video game programmers. You know, here in the United States, they just sit behind the computer all day long and don't go to school, and it's like, well, I know how to play a video game, so I can be a video game programmer, and that's just pretty damn common anymore. Day-to-day thing. You know, we used to go outside. This is like, kind of like, putting this together is kind of like putting together a model airplane. You remember model airplanes? Kids now, you know, they don't know what model airplanes are. But we used to put together model airplanes, and there's always something left over. Like, where the hell does this go? With all the parts you had left over, you could build another model airplane. And that's a fact. The same model cars, you could build another model car. You know, we used to do stuff like that. We used to build model airplanes and model cars, and kind of proud of them, paint them up, have fun with them, you know, show them off to your friends. But now, you know, it's like sit behind the computer and play video games. Hey, I'm a level 91 in World of Warcraft. But yeah, that's what we used to do. We used to go outside too. You know, this is inside. What you're looking at is inside. For those of you who don't know, this is inside. This is outside. That stuff you're breathing is air. It doesn't come out of the toilet. It doesn't come out of the sink. It doesn't come out of your mom's farts. It's air. It's fresh. It's really good for you. But now, you know, we used to go outside and play Army. I had a blast playing Army. You know, you run, you jump, you shoot at each other with toy guns. Just have a lot of fun. Now you go outside with a toy gun and some do-gooder drive by. Oh my God, he's got a toy gun! Calls the cops. They come and cart you away. They look for your parents and arrest them for letting you play with a toy gun. And next thing you know, you're in a foster home and your parents are in prison. You're in this foster home with some little doll, some counselor saying, where did they touch you? You know, and that's the way it is now. It's just terrible. But anyhow, this is just fun. I'm having a blast doing this. Just having a total ball. There's a weather station outside there. Going round and round. It's a bit windy out there. It's hot too. It's 85 degrees in here. That's not too bad. And I'm losing weight. I lost 18 pounds in the last 3 weeks. Doing good. Need to lose 18 more. Then I'll be happy. Start doing setups and stuff again. But anyhow, I'm going to get this sink set on there and hook up that PEX. See if I can make another big mess on the floor. I got the sewer in also. The sewer's in, but I'm missing, since this thing is different, it's not normal. I don't have an adapter to go from here to 1.5 inches. I'll have to take that somewhere with me and find an adapter so I can hook it up to the sewer. But anyhow, that's where we're at. It's looking good. I'm having a ball. I hope you guys will share this and subscribe and have a lot of fun. I'm having a ball. You just don't know how much fun this is. Even with a busted up knee, I'm still having fun. I got gout too. It's been bad the last couple of weeks. Foot swelled up like a balloon for a little while. I might post that picture on this video. Anyhow, back to work. Y'all have fun. Alright, I got that cabinet in place a while ago. I just been goofing off for a little bit. I did have to move that outlet, and I'm going to have to do some work on the wall back there. The heater will fit in here, the water heater. I got the pipes ready for the water. I am going to hook up that 12 volt outlet because I want to run that camera off 12 volts. And that's about all that I've done for a little bit. The bathroom sink is ready. I need to get an 1.5 to 1.25 reducer and an 1.25 90 and possibly a little piece of 1.25 to get that all finished. But that's ready to go. No leaks. Everything's working. Pump's on. So I gotta find, I know I have one here somewhere, a 12 volt plug for that camera. They use a lot less current on 12 volts than they do on 110 because the inverter is using a ton of energy. So the less 110 stuff I have in here, the better. So that's what we're working towards. I'm debating still on when we go with the TV, go with 12 volt TV and 12 volt dish system. Not dish. Ugh, I don't like dish. DirecTV. So we'll figure this out as we go. I haven't installed the wall. This is going to be a metal wall. And in order for it to look right, I'm going to have to go ahead and put in a full sheet of metal on that. It'll probably take about 1.5 sheets. So I'm going to get on this over here and probably give up for the day, not do anything else. Kind of sore, tired. The knee is just, I got to do something with my knee. I just don't know what. Don't want to have surgery. But anyhow, back to work. I haven't seen any rattlesnakes out here today. I've been looking too. Come on, snakes, let's have some fun. Oh well, back to work. Taking a break. I think I'm going to give up for the day. I put metal up over there behind that cupboard. It's screwed in loosely. I'll have to get some different screws, of course. Those are too long, and I need them to go in to where the pocket door is bolted. I don't want them to go through and scratch the pocket door. I think I have enough metal to do the whole kitchen area and maybe that wall right there. I'm hoping that wall right there too. It's looking pretty good back in there. That cupboard's not too hard to get in and out. Could use some help, but that probably won't happen for a while. I may have to cut off about 3 inches of the top of that sheet, which is not a big deal. It's just loosely screwed in. But otherwise, I think I'm going to give up for the day. I've got a whole lot of boxes that I need to throw in the trailer, and then tomorrow when I bring the big truck out, I can load those boxes up and take them to the dumpsters. But it's looking good. I'm going to close it up and go to the room. I don't want to do anything else today. don't really have any food, but I'm not hungry. I might be able to find something at the little store there in Corona. But anyhow, that's it. I'm done. Start shutting off lights. Closing windows. Trying to keep all the tools in one spot. And the sheet metal in one spot. I have a USB plug on this new outlet also, so we can plug in stuff that requires USB. Let's set this back up here. There we go. Those little cameras are really, really sweet. For the price, they're well worth it. If you want some kind of security, that one moves around all over the place. It's pretty cool. The others just plug into like a 5-volt. They come with a plug, but I didn't use it. They come with a 5-volt, like a phone charger with the mini USB. Close this window. So tomorrow, all I'm going to do is unload the pipe and load up those boxes into the big truck and take them to the dumpsters. Yeah, get all that stuff done. Oh, I've got a battery charging too. I think I'll just stop that from charging. Charge it when I come back next time. It's going to be probably 2 weeks before I'm back again, just because I need a break. I'm going to take a couple of these chargers home because they're really nice. These are the chargers for those cameras. Not chargers, power supplies. These are potent enough they'll charge my iPad. Sue's phone dies just for no particular reason, and that might help her too. Getting everything put away. I swept this up a while ago. Got about 10 more pounds of sawdust. It's coming along pretty good, if you ask me. Got to turn off the pump. I should put a lighted switch in on that so I know if the pump is on or off. I need, like I said, some pipe stuff, and what else? Okay, we're down to 0.65 amps with all the cameras running and nothing else. On AC, we're running 3.1 amps. Well, that's the inverter, 3.1 amps. I don't know what's on it, what's running here. I've got the internet running. That's about it. So there shouldn't be much of anything else running at all. Alright, I just heard it's snowing at home in Rawlins. Rawlins, Wyoming, snow already. Typical. But I'm going to get my act together and get out of here. Y'all have a great day.